Well, C3 Industries has expanded to Michigan and just opened its first high-profile cannabis dispensary to Detroit earlier this month. There's still a lot of confusion over marijuana and our state, so here to clear the air is Ankar Rangta, did I say that right?
Correct.
CEO and founder of High Profile, and this is something that we're still learning the laws. There's still maybe some blurry lines with the laws. Where do you see the most confusion in this business?
Sure. It is a new time in this industry, and I think it is still confusing for some consumers. It is also a very exciting time, I think, both for consumers and businesses in the industry. So for the first time in the last few months, you've got a properly functioning, regulated cannabis market here in Michigan. And so what that means is you do have companies now that are licensed by the state, that are producing cannabis products that are tested and made sure to be kind of safe for consumers, and now being sold to consumers through properly licensed dispensaries. So it's a great time for the industry. Currently it is still medical, which means that these companies can only supply patients that are prescribed cannabis by their physician. By the end of this year, the state will be issuing their first recreational licenses, which means the companies that hold those will be able to sell products to all adult users of cannabis. So it's an exciting time, but still a time of a lot of transition.
Yeah, a lot of questions still. So let's move to what is legal, and that is the medical marijuana. If you have a card, we've seen this for a bit, so we've gotten some clarification. But where do we stand right now?
Correct. You need to get a prescription from a physician in order to currently access product in the marketplace, but by early next year, the recreational market will start, and then it will become adult use for people over 21 at that point.
So it's going to expand to so many more people, and with this being what used to be an illegal drug, where do we begin in picking the right dispensary? What kind of marijuana we're looking for?
Sure. Yeah, I think to your point, it is an early sort of stage right now in the market, and so a lot of consumers are still looking for guidance on what companies, what brands are the high quality ones. There are a lot of products in a lot of different categories. And so it is important, I think, for consumers to go to the right dispensaries, because that's where they'll be able to get more education on the product. And in our minds, there's really two qualities that differentiate dispensaries. And the first is having the expertise to stock the right inventory and the right brands and offer the right product selection, and to be able to do that at a lot of different price points. The other piece of it, we think, is great customer service. We think that in order to educate the consumer, you need the right people on your team. You need to have that customer service mentality. And so I think if I were a patient, I'd be looking for dispensaries that offer that great product selection and the great customer service, because that's, I think, how you start to navigate the marketplace.
We could talk about this all day long, but where do you think people can go for more information? What do you recommend?
So if you want to check out our website, it's www.highprofilecannabis.com. We're at 20327 Groesbeck Highway, which is just south of 8 Mile in Detroit. And we are offering some great discounts for new customers right now. So we'd love to have people check us out.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. Lots of good information there. We really appreciate it.